HYB addresses BTS's future activities, and whether they will return as a group. BTS was disrespected, Jin without BTS, and Jimin opens up. Watch till the end to find out more. HYB addresses BTS's future activities and whether they will return as a group. HYB, during its quarterly earnings call on November 5th, disclosed financial results and outlined future plans regarding its business strategies and artist activities, including the globally popular group, BTS. The CFO of HYB commented on the future involvement of BTS, mentioning that discussions are ongoing with the group about their possible activities in 2026. He highlighted that although BTS is expected to continue to be a significant contributor to sales, the company aims to reduce its reliance on the group by diversifying its business and promoting the growth of other artists. Further adding to the company's future outlook, HYB's CEO, Lee Jae-sang, acknowledged the efforts of the artists and employees, crediting them for maintaining strong performance despite challenging conditions. He expressed his appreciation to the shareholders and sparked interest in what the company plans to unveil in 2025, indicating a strategic shift towards a broader revenue model that encompasses a wider range of artists and business initiatives. Additionally, Bong PD, the founder of HYB and the architect behind BTS's global success, was recognized at the 2024 Asia Game Changer Awards. Celebrated as a music visionary, Bong received accolades for his innovative contributions to the music industry and his role in shaping the future of entertainment. In his acceptance speech, Bong highlighted his ongoing collaborations with diverse musicians and his commitment to exploring various music genres, which underscore his dedication to embracing and respecting diversity within the industry. In other news, Jin discusses whether he will be able to continue his singing career as he grows older. In a recent exclusive interview featured in Vogue Japan's November 2024 issue, Jin shared insights into his personal aspirations and the inevitable aging process as a performer. The interview highlights his commitment to maintaining a high level of effort in his career, despite the natural decline in physical strength that comes with age. Jin expressed a poignant wish during the interview, hoping to continue delivering performances that provide comfort to his fans, even as he grows older. "I wish time would stop. As we get older, our physical strength will naturally decline. But when that time comes, I want to work just as hard as I do now. I want armies to feel comforted when they see me. I don't know if I can do it, but I'll try," he stated. This statement resonated deeply with his fans, sparking a wave of emotional support across social media platforms. Fans expressed their feelings, varying from admiration of Jin's dedication to concerns about his well-being and the natural aging process. Comments ranged from encouraging messages about aging gracefully to emotional declarations of unwavering support, regardless of his age. Moreover, Jin discussed his current sources of inspiration and his simple pleasures. He mentioned that the color blue evokes bright thoughts for him and shared his desire to take nocturnal strolls in Japan, captivated by its nighttime beauty. Additionally, he talked about his favorite aspects of interacting with fans, particularly the joy he finds in surprising them, and the challenge of continually finding new ways to do so. Jin's reflections in the Vogue Japan interview offer a glimpse into his thoughtful approach to life and career, his deep connection with fans, and his personal responses to the challenges of aging as an international music icon. A Korean celebrity declined Jin's invitation. On a recent episode of the YouTube channel Salon Drip 2, BTS's Jin shared some lighthearted anecdotes about his interactions with comedian Park Myung-soo. The video captures Jin discussing his bond with Park, who had previously appeared on the same program. During the episode, host Jang Do-yeon brought up Park Myung-soo's claim of receiving a homemade makgeolli from Jin. Makgeolli is a traditional Korean rice wine, and according to Jin, he brews about 30 bottles every 3 months. Jin humorously clarified that he only has a dozen celebrity contacts and decided to gift each one a bottle. He shared this gesture with Park Myung-soo, though he noted that Park might have slightly misinterpreted his intentions. Adding to the stories of their friendship, Jin recounted a recent phone interaction with Park. He mentioned seeing a missed call from him and returning it late in the evening, a common hour for celebrities to be awake. Park answered half asleep, explaining he had called out of boredom just to check in. Jin invited him for a drink, but Park declined, saying it wasn't the right time. The episode provided fans a glimpse into Jin's personal connections and his casual, humorous engagement with fellow celebrities. However, Park Myung-soo and Jin did not always have a friendly relationship. Before BTS rose to fame, Park was rather dismissive towards the group members. In the past, Jin appeared on Park Myung-soo's talk show to promote his solo track, The Astronaut, where he engaged in a candid and humorous discussion that revealed past interactions with the comedian. Years ago, when BTS was not as well known, they encountered Park Myung-soo in a restroom and asked to take a photo with him. Park Myung-soo declined, citing the inconvenience of just having washed his hands. Later, on a radio show in 2021, Park Myung-soo recounted the encounter, expressing regret over not recognizing BTS's potential earlier. He humorously noted that he should have been more accommodating when they met again in 2018 at Gimpo Airport, by which time BTS had achieved international fame. During the show, Jin handled the situation with humor and grace, even suggesting they meet up for a game of tennis, showcasing his ability to maintain friendly relations despite past awkwardness. In a separate incident in 2016, BTS's Jungkook experienced a challenging situation on the reality show Flower Crew. He attempted to offer burgers to the cast as a gesture of goodwill, but his efforts were dismissed by cast members Jo Se-ho and Kang Jong-hoon, who treated the gesture dismissively. The incident, captured on a live, unedited broadcast, led to public outcry against Jo Se-ho for his behavior. He later apologized, attributing the misunderstanding to unfortunate circumstances. 4 years later, Jungkook appeared on You Quiz on the Block, hosted by Yoo Jae-suk and Jo Se-ho, where both hosts acknowledged Jungkook's evolved presence and cool demeanor. Jungkook had reached out to Jo Se-ho before the show, a move that was well received and praised by viewers for its maturity and grace. These instances highlight the dynamics of fame and respect in the entertainment industry, showing how BTS members navigate their interactions with humor and diplomacy, maintaining their composure and relationships in the face of past misunderstandings. Jin also opened up about what it's like without BTS. In a revealing discussion about his experiences both as a solo artist and a member of the globally renowned group BTS, Jin shares insights into his personal and professional life, shedding light on his individual challenges and joys in the music industry. Jin explains the distinct differences he feels when working solo compared to his time with BTS. He notes that working alone offers him a significant amount of freedom to make independent choices in his music and presentation. However, this autonomy also comes with its own pressures, as he solely bears the responsibility for his work. Contrastingly, within BTS, the presence of his fellow group members provides a comforting safety net that allows him to perform with more ease and confidence, knowing that they support each other. When asked about what brings him the most happiness and what he considers important in his life, Jin unhesitatingly points to his fans. The reciprocal relationship between him and his fans is a major driving force in his career. Their happiness directly feeds into his own, creating a cycle of mutual appreciation and motivation that keeps him moving forward. Jin also opens up about what makes him feel most connected to his true self. He finds genuine joy in making others laugh and bringing smiles to their faces, considering this ability as a core aspect of his identity. He humorously remarks on his physical appearance as one of his strengths, acknowledging that while many may be more traditionally handsome, he is particularly fond of his own unique features. Through these candid reflections, Jin portrays a balance between his public persona and his private sense of self, emphasizing the importance of happiness, community, and self-acceptance in his life as both an artist and individual. Jin admires individuals who demonstrate dedication and pride in their work, regardless of their field. This sense of respect for diligent work is something he strives to emulate in his own career. He believes that observing and learning from such people fuels his motivation and guides him in his personal and professional growth. Reflecting on the period around his 25th birthday, a significant time when BTS began to capture global attention, Jin recalls being overwhelmed by the hectic pace of life. Despite sometimes wishing he could have advised his younger self to adopt a more relaxed perspective, he acknowledges that such thoughts are part of growing older and gaining wisdom. He humorously suggests that his future self might similarly critique his current attitudes and decisions. On managing stress and maintaining mental health, Jin emphasizes the importance of living in the moment and adopting a more laid-back approach to life's challenges. He credits his hobbies, which include cooking, tennis, gaming, and fishing, with helping him unwind and keep life enjoyable. Jin remains open to discovering new interests, noting that many of his current hobbies arose accidentally through his work and experiences. Through these reflections, Jin not only highlights his journey of personal evolution and the importance of maintaining balance between work and leisure, but also reveals a thoughtful and introspective side of his personality that resonates with fans worldwide. Jin finds motivation in the joy of his fans, which fuels his drive to continue working tirelessly. Jin's dedication to fulfilling this dream showcases not only his passion for his craft, but also his deep appreciation and care for his fanbase, emphasizing that their happiness is integral to his sense of fulfillment and success in his career. This perspective highlights a reciprocal relationship between the artist and his audience, where the emotional connection and mutual appreciation are key to his ongoing efforts and artistic endeavors. Regarding HYBE's recent controversy, the question arises: who authored the leaked document? An internal document from South Korean entertainment giant HYBE has sparked widespread controversy following its presentation to company executives and subsequent exposure during a parliamentary audit on October 24th. Authored by Kang Myung-seok, a renowned South Korean pop culture critic and co-author of an official BTS memoir, the report included critical remarks about the appearances of various K-pop idols, which were described in negative terms, including being surprisingly unattractive and overly reliant on cosmetic enhancements. Kang, who has had a distinguished career in the K-pop industry, including previous roles as a journalist and the editor-in-chief of Weverse magazine, found himself at the center of backlash due to the content of the report. On October 29th, in response to the outcry, HYBE announced that Kang had been reassigned from his editorial position to the Human Resources Department. The leaked document not only criticized the looks of certain K-pop idols, but also raised questions about the intentions behind its creation. HYBE's COO, Kim Tae-ho, during the audit, explained that the purpose of the document was to gauge public opinion and industry trends concerning HYBE's artists and the K-pop sector at large. However, the approach and wording used in the report were seen as inappropriate by many, including HYBE's CEO, Lee Jae-sung, who publicly apologized for the offensive content. The incident has stirred discussions about the internal dynamics within HYBE, particularly the relationship between Kang and HYBE chairman Bong PD, who has worked closely with Kang in the past on various projects, including planning concepts for new idol groups. Further complicating the matter, Min Hee-jin, former CEO of Adore, a subsidiary of HYBE, commented in a live interview that the report might have been aimed at providing insights into the K-pop industry for executives with limited experience. She criticized the document for potentially spreading false perceptions of the industry. The controversy has highlighted ongoing tensions between HYBE and Min Hee-jin, who has been in a public dispute with the company since April, over allegations of her attempting to separate from the parent company. This saga reflects the complexities and pressures within one of K-pop's leading enterprises as it navigates public relations crises and internal conflicts. In other news, Jimin shared insights into his personal philosophy and creative process in an engaging discussion. He expressed his belief that while limits exist, they are unknown until they are reached, underscoring his approach to continuously push boundaries and explore his potential. During a photo shoot in a garden setting that had been refreshed by recent rain, Jimin described the atmosphere as reminiscent of cherry blossoms, highlighting how his surroundings and attire influence his mood and presence. He elaborated on the importance of fashion in his self-expression, noting that he feels most authentic and yields the best photographic results when he is relaxed and natural. Jimin also discussed his perspective on destiny and personal agency. He rejects the notion of a predetermined destiny, emphasizing the significance of forging one's path through self-belief and determination. This mindset has been a guiding principle for him, particularly during times of uncertainty and emotional complexity. Addressing his interactions with fans, Jimin expressed gratitude for their unwavering support. He mentioned that despite the challenges posed by his career, the encouragement and warmth from fans provide tremendous comfort and are cherished moments for him. Reflecting on his experiences and the emotions tied to them, Jimin highlighted how he captures fleeting emotions for inspiration. By immediately recording his thoughts and feelings on his phone, he ensures that these valuable insights are not lost, aiding his creative process. Throughout the discussion, Jimin revealed a thoughtful and introspective side, providing a window into how he navigates his career and personal growth. His commitment to authenticity in his public and private life resonates strongly with his audience, adding depth to his public persona. Jimin opened up in a detailed conversation that shed light on his inner workings as an artist, his philosophical musings, and the ways in which he engages with his global fanbase. His insights provide a window into his soul, painting him as both a thoughtful individual and a dedicated performer. During a photo shoot described as fairy tale-like, Jimin touched on the symbiotic relationship between his surroundings and his mood. He likened the atmosphere to the color of cherry blossoms, illustrating how external environments profoundly affect his emotional and artistic expressions. This sensitivity to his environment extends into his stage performances, where he sees fashion as not just attire but as an extension of his artistic expression, enhancing his confidence and presence on stage. Jimin also delved into the complex emotional landscape of personal growth, particularly in how he processes and articulates feelings of relationships, loyalty, and love. He candidly shared that his understanding of these deep-seated emotions is ever-evolving. Some days, these concepts hold immense warmth and depth, while on others, they seem elusive and vacuous. This ongoing internal dialogue informs his music and choreography, allowing him to explore and express the broad spectrum of human emotions through his performances. The global appeal of BTS's music, according to Jimin, transcends linguistic boundaries, resonating across diverse cultures because of its emotional depth and sincerity. He reminisced about past performances and the universal connection they forge, emphasizing that it's the shared spectrum of human emotions, joy, sorrow, pain, that speaks louder than words, connecting people across different backgrounds. When asked about preserving one form of expression if all languages were lost, Jimin chose the simple yet profound act of bowing. This gesture, rich in cultural significance, encapsulates respect, gratitude, and greeting, fundamental human values that he holds dear. This choice reflects his deep-rooted respect for cultural traditions and his understanding of their importance in human interactions. Throughout the year, comforting words from fans and colleagues have reminded Jimin that progress and success are not always linear. He shared these reflections, suggesting that recognizing and celebrating small moments of joy daily is essential for a fulfilling life. He encouraged his audience to reflect on what brings them joy, emphasizing the personal nature of happiness and contentment. Jimin's commitment to his group and to the synergy among its members remains unwavering. He values the collective strength derived from their unity, seeing it as fundamental to their success and influence. Reflecting on the song Young Forever, Jimin recalled the powerful emotions evoked during live performances and the warm connection with the audience, highlighting memorable scenes of collective euphoria that remain close to his heart. In essence, Jimin's reflections paint a portrait of an artist deeply engaged with his creative work and philosophical explorations, continuously seeking to connect with and uplift his audience through every note and move. His thoughts reveal not just an artist performing on a stage, but a thoughtful individual walking alongside time, embracing the complexity of life and the myriad emotions it brings.